Alright, so I'm here at Mark Wilson's place,
Hey, hey.
and he's doing his own video, so yeah, I can start it off.
It's 4:12 p.m. Saturday, July 31st, and we're here slightly above the fan cave in my parents' living room. And I'm here with Emanfan, and feel free to check out his channel as Emanfan, and my channel is, of course, the fan cave. And per my dad's request, I changed out the light kit. It had the flush mount kit. I switched it to this one here with off of a green Lasco that I'll be doing a video to subsequently. But he preferred the spotlight kit, so I decided to put that on, and no regrets so far.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, it doesn't hang too low either.
No.
If he wanted, he could do it like that. I mean, if he turns it sideways,
Yeah.
I don't think you might have to be careful for like the blade hitting him and stuff.
Thunk, yeah. Smash.
But they are pretty easy to fix. Like if they're a little bit loose, you just gotta like tighten them with like pliers and stuff, and that usually helps it out.
Yeah.
But even though it's on a Hunter one, it honestly like it fits the switch housing pretty well. Like you don't see too much into it with the.
I mean,
wiring.
yeah, there's a bit of a gap in there, but I mean,
But
that's
it's not that noticeable.
that's the least of my dad's worries. So, it's all about.
I mean, yeah, I'll do the demonstration for you.
Sure.
And it's a three-way one, which is always nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've had this fan in this living room since like '94 or something. Right?
I believe, yeah, because I know that I think that was the year my mother and I went up to like Vermont or something, and then when we came back, my dad had there was a ceiling fan in the living room, so
Oh, was it already installed when he came back?
yeah, he had it. While we were gone, he arranged for the electrician to come in and install it.
Now, did you know about it, or was it like?
No, it was total surprise.
Oh, nice. Yeah, just seeing this, like, it really makes me miss the one I had in my living room. I love that as a living room fan. It's just in the new apartment, it just didn't suit the living room as well as it did with the old apartment.
Now, do you still have that ceiling fan?
Oh, yeah.
Good, yeah.
The capacitor also was, I know, it's starting to kind of wear out on it, so that's the other reason why I took it out.
Yeah.
I just didn't want it to get. That's the other reason. Like I noticed when I put up the when I saw Metal Pete do a video of a white one that he had gotten recently, I noticed it went a lot faster on the high speed.
Oh yeah,
On each speed, it went faster than mine. So I'm like, yeah, the capacitor on mine's definitely going out. So
yeah.
that was the main reason why I took it out. But also, I just figured an Infinity would look quite nice on there, the brass one, and then I swapped that brass one out with the black one that's in there now.
Yeah, the black one looks sharp. I like it in that setting.
I love that one more in the living room, but I really do. I just miss having a low profile up.
Yeah.
Like I like the white one a lot, but I really liked how the brass one looked with the spotlight. Just seeing hugger fans with spotlights, even 4 or 5 8 ones, like it's just something I would see a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
But no, like looking at this light on it, you wouldn't think that it was with a different light all these years. But
yeah.
I gotta say though, I think this looks a lot better on it.
Yeah, I think so as well. The other one.
Like, not that the other one didn't look good, but just for a living room specifically, this definitely, I feel like, looks better for a living room.
Yeah, because my dad didn't like the shade on it, so...
yeah, I remember you were telling me he threw out the original one.
You know, he tells me now that he didn't throw it out. He said he has it somewhere. Yeah. He doesn't know where it is, but he's like, no, I thought he threw it in the recycling bin, but he said he has it somewhere, but... I don't know. I bought one for like $5 at a Habitat, so up in Rhode Island. Yeah. So
the glass shades are pretty easy to find for them. It's more so the light kit itself that's trickier to find.
Yeah.
The Hunter ones. But, yeah. I was gonna say what you could always do is to have the pull chains match it. Like something like this at Wells, which is the same type I used to have on mine, where it's like a wooden pull chain, but they have a brass ring around it. I think that would actually look pretty cool on it.
You know, it's funny because they have the I still have the other one. It just went with light kit, so I just didn't bother.
Yeah, like I remember I had 2 matching ones.
Yeah.
If you could just have them different, just so you can tell which is which, or.
Yeah, I just didn't even bother. I asked my dad, "You want me to go down cellar and grab the original?" He said, "Nah, don't bother." So.
Yeah. Like for me, for a living room fan and a bedroom fan, this is like my go-to light. Or if it's like a integrated light, like a low profile type light, or like the type that's on like a Windward 2 or something like that. Like It's something that lights up the room, but it's not like in your face type lighting.
Yeah, I love the one that I had on that low profile in my room. I used that because originally it didn't have a light kit, and then when eBay first became a thing back in like the mid 2000s, I guess,
Yeah.
I went out and I bought one, the one that you ended up with.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I had that on the Infinity for a bit, and then my
yeah.
profile. But yeah, like I remember, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say, but
Well, spotlight kits.
yeah, I was saying something about it, but like I forgot.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that they don't sell them like at Home Depot or Lowe's no more. Like, I feel like they could still work with like they're just a universal light. I know a lot of people put those type of lights like the track lighting on the side of rooms and such still. So
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
make them for newer fans and such.
Yeah, I actually have an old Hampton Bay track light, new in the box down cellar from. We got that. We were gonna put it in my room when I was a kid, and then I just never got around to it, and so now it's just sitting down cellar. So
Yeah.
that was probably 25 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how like brass fans back then were super popular, but when it comes to Hunter fans, usually it's always the white Hunters that you find from the '90s, not really brass ones. I mean, they
Yeah.
show up, but just not nearly as much as the white ones.
Yeah, and the brass ones are all 52 inch, or right? I don't know if it's 52 or 48 inch, or
too.
I know they made some, but
I just don't think they sold them that long in the 42-inch size.
yeah, because most of the 42 inch ones I see are white.
Well, I mean, they sold the white ones at Home Depot in the stores and Lowe's, so
Yeah,
I
right.
feel like the brass ones will maybe more like a showroom
Yeah.
thing only.
Yeah, because I bought mine back in '98, I think, for at the Home Depot in Peabody, I believe, for
There's a Peabody one? Or a Danvers one?
it's in Peabody right on 114, like on the way to Middleton, like right at the highway at like 90, or at
I'm about to say, I know there's not one in Peabody nowadays.
yeah, it's where I don't even remember when it went out of business, but do you remember
Oh,
HQ?
so it did go out of business, that one?
No, but it's yeah, do you remember HQ? They went out of business and like
I think.
it's in the same spot.
It's not a Home Depot that you got it at.
No, it's a Home Depot. Yeah, if you go up 114 on your way to Middleton after you go by Route 1, it's like right there at that with that interchange.
Right.
And it's kind of up on like a little bermish thing, but anyway, yeah. So I bought it there for $88.
Yeah, I know. There were some places that they had them for like $70 or 42 inches, and then some places had them more.
Yeah, it's just
I think it's just more so the white ones. They sold them in a lot more different places. The brass ones may have been like more of a special order thing for certain stores.
yeah. So it was actually one of the first things I bought when cause I at the time, right around then I got my job at 7-Eleven doing the newspapers, and it was like $20 a week or whatever.
Yeah.
So I saved up for like a month and change. Just went out and I was like, I want a low profile, like the one in the living room, but because I had my poor Harbor light, I was an idiot when I was a kid. And
Abused it.
well, I took two of the blades off just to see. When I finally figured out, it's basic, geometry. You take two blades off and it'll spin.
Right.
And then I took two of the blades off, and then I lost most of the screws for them. So I tried putting in screws, and I put in one that was too big, just random screws, and it popped the capacitor, and it didn't work after that. And up to that point, it was a perfect fan. It worked great, and
yeah, there's some versions of the Harbor Light that's not horrible.
that was a great fan. Yeah, my dad had that installed when I was in third grade.
Oh, so you had a really old one then from like the early. So it was older than this.
92, 93.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know they were made by SMC, and then they kind of like jumped back and forth.
Yeah.
I think they might have been made by Airco at some point. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But they could have been. It's funny because I was at a Home Depot in Maine visiting We Fire 88, Will Button on the groups, and
Okay.
there was a Home Depot that you could see some of the price tags from the old fans from back in the 90s and 2000s.
Oh, wow.
Like on the display thing, like where they had certain fans and such.
Huh.
There was like one for like the Harbor Light, the carriage house, the passport,
Oh wow.
Um,
And were the fans still there?
no, the fans aren't there no more, but like the price tags from like where they used to have some from back in the day.
Wow, they just didn't bother changing them over.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It was like so. Yeah, this one definitely goes faster than the one I had. Yeah, so mine definitely did. See, like mine didn't go this fast on high speed. It went like it was like a medium high.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a great fan for the last like 27 years or whatever it's been. So 20, yeah.
See, I want to get the capacitor of mine changed out and then like try to reinstall it somewhere when I get my own place, maybe like in a game room or something.
Yeah.
That or the hand-to-make carousel. I feel like I might go more with the carousel.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad fan of the profile, but I feel like the carousel would definitely fit the look of that room more.
Right. Right.
Such. I mean, I could always use something like this, like an office type room or like a spare room. I don't know.
Yeah, or even a living room, bedroom.
Maybe like a sunroom of some sort. Like,
yeah.
or not like a sunroom, but like something like it, I guess.
If I ever have a sunroom, I'm gonna get I'm gonna put one of my verandas there with a globe light, because that's I remember when I was a kid, we go over to visit my dad when my dad's boss had one in his when he lived in Watertown, and we go. I remember like because him and my dad were always talking business, doing whatever, and then I'd always go out there and play with the veranda. I love that fan. It had a globe light. It was
so it's kind of like the one that I showed you near the Salem Willows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely put us out a good breeze.
Yeah, and it's funny because then I
haven't tested one of these in a while, so I kind of forgot. Like, I remember there were good air moves, so I was like,
oh yeah,
on a hot day like this, like, yeah, that's good.
yeah, and it's funny because then I took when I was a kid, I used to make paper ceiling fans and hang them up all over my room, and I made one, and I was trying to replicate the veranda. I didn't even know what a veranda was back then, but I was trying to replicate the one in my dad's boss's sunroom, and I had this plastic bowling ball, and I taped it to the fan so to make it look like a globe light. And I named the fan George after my dad's boss. So I was like, then at one time I'm eating breakfast, and I just heard this loud thump, and I'm like, what the hell's that? And I went upstairs, and I'm like, oh no, the bowling ball fell. George lost his light kit. I mean, bear in mind, I was probably 8 years old at the time, but it was... Oh yeah, I probably had about 20 paper ceiling fans in my room as a kid.
Yeah, something I used to do a lot as a kid was, what is it, like, there was like those Home Depot catalogs, I would like cut them out.
Oh yeah, I did the same thing. I had scrapbooks.
I still have the cutouts for them.
Yeah, same here. I have scrapbooks and of old fan ads.
I didn't do it now, because now I don't have as many catalogs for them.
Right, I wish I had hung on to the whole ads instead. But
I still have a lot of the ads. It's just I kind of wish I didn't cut them out at the point, because like I could have like had more intact catalogs and not so many of them that are cut up and such.
Well, when I was a kid, I begged my parents to get the Sunday newspaper because they had the ads, and I'd look at all the ceiling fan ads. Home Depot actually used to have illustrations.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing pictures of that in the groups.
Yeah. I think I have them somewhere. I'll see if I can find them.
I feel like that was the only way they had like catalogs of certain fans, like in the early '90s.
Yeah, they didn't have.
And then they started doing like actual catalogs in like the mid to late '90s.
Yeah.
Well, I think since there's so many of them that weren't in those advertisements, it's hard. There's so many of them that we don't know existed back in the day, and so.
Right.
See, like I know, like, and that's the other thing. Home Depot, I know if their catalogs, there was many models that they sold in stores. There were not many, but quite a few that. Hey, how's it going?
Howdy.
Hey. I was telling you about like the white on this, the new one.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do too, actually.
Yeah. Like how the one I used to have in my living room, how it was the exact same thing as this one.
Oh,
the same light.
right. Oh, okay.
But yeah, remember when you went to visit my apartment one time?
I remember now. Yep.
I took that one out because it was starting to have issues and such, but.
You mean you didn't just because that was the flavor of the week? You didn't just take
kind of that, but
like he does.
But what it was is we moved from an older apartment to the new one that we're in now.
Oh, okay.
But I brought that from the old apartment to there, but it's just I figured maybe put something that kind of matches that living room a little bit better because it's a different house, so it's not the exact same looking living room and such. But
Are you going to see enough of him in the next week?
Well, I haven't seen this. I haven't done a video of this guy since I was like here years ago. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you got a spider too? You should bring that to the museum, Mark. And put it on Tom's off.
That's the plan.
But yeah, how do you like this new light he put on it?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's funny because I used to have this exact one in my living room with the same type of light, and I have a different one now because just to give a different look for the living room. But when I saw that, I'm like, wow, it reminds me of the one I used to have there. But yeah, let's quickly finish spinning down, and I guess that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.
Thanks a lot for watching, folks. Stay tuned for more fan videos. Please do subscribe to my YouTube page called The Fan Cave and check out my Facebook page of the same name. Have a great day. Good night and good luck.